Dude, why do I keep... Okay, I'm seeing this on my fucking timeline. Why the fuck are people saying that, Who remembers the fucking Jocat discourse? Because I still remember it. It was stupid and dumb, and the people who fucking were mad at Jocat for being gay about women are stupid, loser dipshits, okay? Who should get their fucking heads out of their asses. Never heard of them. Good for you, Boy Meets Mini. I know you're being sarcastic, but, you know, whatever. For rhetoric's sake. Yeah, all the people who got mad at Jocat are fucking stupid, cringe, losers, who have their heads up their fucking asses. I'll be honest. They have their heads up their ass, and I hate them. They should be bullied. You should make fun of them. They're losers, and I hate them. Some big Twitter account, Midas, like Midas Touch, what the? Fucking posts the goddamn image of his wife saying like, man, all these people are like making fun of you for being gay about women, or I'm gonna have sex with you. And Jocat's just like, why are you doing this? I have work to do. What the fuck? It's like, I don't know. Like, apparently, like, people on the internet think you're like cringe or something. So you've got to bang. And it's just like, and honestly, all I have to say is, damn, she real for that? She's real for that one, to be honest. Pretty real. And people are saying, like, this is pity sex or rape. And it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you people fucking insane? I feel like this is like a byproduct of like, just, man, this is gonna be like a whole subjectivity fucking. Maybe I will make a little segment out of this, okay? This is like a byproduct of the whole fucking like, just bad socialization, okay? Suburbanization, you know, the carification, the suburbanization of fucking America. No one knows how to socialize. Everything's too expensive, so no one can socialize because of how everything is so stupidly fucking expensive. So everyone's just like, dude, let's just be like complete stupid freaks on the internet instead. And it's just like, I just sit there and I just like wonder, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people, dude? Like, are you guys okay? Like, are we just Is the internet in a state of constant crash out? Is that like the sort of like new normal? Crash out or nothing else? I feel like there needs to be a significant sort of like recentering of like people's sort of mindsets and thinking. Like, people are just all collectively losing their fucking goddamn minds. And I understand why that's the case. It's just like, you know, I'm saying basically, like, if that's like the mind state that you prefer to just kind of like, you know, just stay stuck in, I think you may need to go see a therapist. I'll be honest. You need to seek therapy. You need to talk with someone about these problems, and you need to get help. I'll be honest. Get help. Just go get help. That's really all I gotta say about this. Get help. Like, because if you do get the fucking help that you need, everyone else in your family is gonna be happier for you for it. There's an Evie Lupine video about how ridiculous age gap discourse is. Yeah, like, I agree with that, Boy Meets. Like, age gap discourse is fucking weird. Because, like, are age gaps inherently bad? I mean, it depends, right? If it's like a 25-year-old dating a 40-year-old or some shit, who the fuck cares? Honestly, that's like a whatever. Like, go off king and queen or whatever the fuck. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know. Like, back to, like, the topic I'm talking about. There's, like, a fucking, like, I guess this is like, it's like sort of the era of the crash out. Like, people are also saying like, for example, what's like in, it's either like autist maxers or fucking girl failures, you know? And I feel like that's a problem, to be honest. I've never been on a fucking, listen, I've said this before. I've admitted this. I'm not a coward for admitting this. I'm a turbo virgin. I've never even been on a fucking date. Because, you know, I've been on the fucking Volcel pledge for the past, at this point, it'd be like almost 16 years. Volcels rise up. But I feel like this is like the idea that like the girl failures and like the fucking autists are like in. I feel like that's like maybe a problem. I'm not sure though. Like, this is more like emblematic of the you know, the poor socialization that we've expected in our fucking society that's been essentially normalized. I feel like this is bad. You know, I don't know though. And I feel like, you know, shit like this, where like people went after Jocat as vociferously. There's also a lot of like sort of sex negativity, right? And I know there's like a lot of like dumb fuck like Maoists and shit like that who talk about like, casual sex is a waste of time. Comrade, you need to only be focusing and thinking about the revolution. I'm just like, that's the most fucking stupid, cringe, Reddit tier bullshit I've ever fucking heard in my goddamn life. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you think like this? Like, a lot of people have gone really fucking sex negative, and I don't really understand why. And, like, you see this in, like, people complaining about, like, sex scenes in like, media, how it's become, like, really prominent. And I like, I've not watched a lot of, like, TV shows, because, like, broader, like, heavily commodified media, like, has just lost its interest to me. Like, I don't care about it that much. But I pause it and ask, like, really? It's because Maoism is very patriarchal? Well, just like, honestly, like any other Marxist-Leninist ideology, it's very patriarchal. All centered around, of course, well, the great leader, right? All of it is patriarchal. Which is why I say, generally speaking, like, Marxism, Leninism, Maoism, it's all the same shit with, like, in terms of, like, maintenance of hierarchy that conservatives do. Same concept applies with, like, MLs and Maoists and shit like that. I haven't seen a lot of, like, Maoist propaganda, you know, like the Soviet Union sort of, like, posters that you would see, all the propaganda posters. Do they, is it like very, very male-centric? With like a lot of the propaganda that Maoists put out? Or that probably like the state put out in general? I'm assuming that that is probably the case. Which is probably what has sort of led to, you know, the ideology in and of itself being as patriarchal as it is. And I just find it strange because it's just like, why? Like, why the fuck? Why? This is just, it's weird. I just don't think it's like a very healthy way of thinking. I don't know. That's really all I gotta say about that. It's just strange. I find it very strange. I guess overall, to the main topic that I was talking about, that I was yammering on about. But yeah, I guess this is like now a sort of main, like, stay feature of like the discourse now. Like fucking yearly, I don't even know if it's yearly pop-ups of the fucking like Jocat discourse. Of which should be fucking dead. I mostly just have a problem with it because I see it as a sort of reflection of the sort of very sex negative, stunted socialization that has been built throughout the recent generations, right? And that only serves to help, like, broader conservatives, I would say, in general conservatism. Because you know me, it's all about attacking on all fronts, especially when it comes to, you know, the current, like, sort of fascist malaise that we find ourselves in. I don't know. I just found it, like, people are saying, like, you know, a Jocat's wife, what, Echo Gillette, like, you know, wanted to have sex with her husband is like pity sex or rape, when they're married. I find that a little strange. Because they're kind of married. Like, maybe there could be, like, some weird problematic sort of, like, intentions there, but it's just, like, I think it's more her just saying, like, wow, those weirdos on the internet are sure big weirdos. It'd be a darn shame if I just, like, I don't know, banged my husband to show them. And it's just like, okay, I mean, whatever. I don't think I really would give a shit about that. I don't know. That's really all I gotta say about that.